Let's start by pay homage to the Buddha. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So last time we have learned the types of killing. So 5 types of killing, like the sahatic or killing by oneself, and the anadik or killing, so ordering or causing other to kill, and then neseki or so shooting with a weapon or something like that, and then tawaro, so like the setting a trap and so on, and the wija mayor, so using the same mantras and chanting that one to kill the other, and the 80 mayor or kinds. Okay, so 80 mayor using the karmic magic power. So because of their past karma, they possess of such a magic power, using that trying to kill the other. Okay. So now in this paragraph, so this paragraph is about so quite theoretical, so a little bit complicated. So such a killing, if we consider from the perspective, a bit more perspective or in the ultimate sense. So which one is killer, which one is killed? About that one here question. So itaha, someone said that or someone asked the question. So kane in every moment. So niroja sabavesu sankhare. So among those phenomena, mind and matter, they are so season moment to moment. So that is a go handa who is killer, and the go wahinyadi who is killed. So among the mind and matter. So which one is killer and which one is killed in that ultimate sense perspective. So that is question. And also that question here Wiley explained. So Wiley asked why he asked like that. So yeti, if he asks someone, answer. So killer is so Jada Jisadika Sandano. If we answer, killer is Jada mind and mental states. So that mind and mental states are arubidaya, their mentality. So their mentality, that is why so they don't have the ability to do the cutting or breaking and so on. So they cannot kill. So Jada and Jedizika has no such activity. So we govern Samato. They cannot do that. Mind mentality cannot do such a action because they are mentality. And also Nabi we govern yo. They themselves also cannot be affected by such a kill, a cutting or breaking or hurting or striking and so on, because those mind and mentality, so according to their nature, so the rising and then existing and ceasing, so obara td benga, in this way, moment to moment they are rising and ceasing. So So here, killer is Jada or Jidasika. So that Jada or Jidasika has no such a nature because they are, mentality. So they cannot, Jada also cannot cut, and Jidasika also cannot cut, cannot break, cannot strike. And they themselves also cannot be, stricken, cannot be cut, cannot be broken by the others. So they themselves, their own nature, they rising and falling in this way. So that is why. And also, so that Jada and Jadasika cannot be hunted as well as cannot be killed. And then, so Aṭṭha Rupa Sandano, if answered is a killer is matter, or the one who is killed also matter. If someone answer. So Rupa Sandano, that materiality, process of materiality is Ajidana Daya, lack of relation. So they are inanimate. So they are lifeless. So that is why they are like a, Kata Klingara Rupa, more like a, wood. Those matter like a wood. So wood cannot kill the other. So those matter also cannot kill the other. They themselves also cannot be killed by other. So that is why. So that immateriality, so there is no nature of the chidana carrying and the breaking and so on. That is why, such a banadi bada or such a killing, etc., cannot be applied to that one also. So that is why, because that one is like a, wood or like a dead body already. So dead body cannot be, killed again. So that is why, mind and materiality, mind and mental state also cannot be hunter, killer, and also cannot be killed. Materiality also cannot be killer as well as cannot be killed. That is who is killer and then who is killed, the question. And then, so at the time, so when the process of killing, so Bayoko bi Banadi Badasa Yatawodo Baharana Baharadiko Adidesu Senkaresu Bawiya Anagadesu Bijobanesu. Wow. So the process of effort or the activity of that killing, as already said in previous paragraph, like the striking or hitting and so on. There's the 5 kinds of or 6 kinds of that one. So in that process also, that one is past or present or future, included in the past mentality or materiality. So phenomena, edidesu senkaresu baweya or anagadesu senkaresu baweya. In the future, phenomena included, or maybe included in the present phenomena or not. So that one also another step. So at the time also, that in the Abhidhamma perspective or in the ultimate sense, so adidesu anagadesu not sambhavati. Because at that moment of killing process, so past one already ceased, a future one not come yet. So that is because they do not exist in the present moment, because past one already ceased, future one not come yet. So that is why that process or that activity or that effort included in the past or future cannot be said. And also, if so, they are present or not. So, Bicho Bani Suja Sinkharanan Kanikata Sarasena Niroja Sabawa Daya Winasa Bimukesu Nebyoga Jano Byogo Siya. So, even in the present phenomena, mind and matter also, they are rising and falling moment to moment. So Sankhara ne Knikata, Sarasena, Niroja Sabawara, they have nature of the rising and falling moment to moment. So, and then we nasa bimu kesu. So, Napeyo Jano, Bayogo Siya, that effort also cannot be, how to say, useless, cannot produce the result at that moment. So they also, after rising very short time, within a moment, so cease, they cannot produce any result. So that is why Vinasasa Karana Rahitata. So at the time, so that killing has no any cause. Killed by whom we cannot see. Na Baharana de Bayoga Hidukan Marana, the death also, or destruction or death also, cause produced by any cause. Without cause, that death happened. So, which one? That Banadi Bada, so is become the Akusala Gamma and Hosan deed, will produce the bad result. We cannot see. Cannot produce chemic, cannot become gamma. So that is why. And next, so nihi datta ja sinkharanan. So kasa so bayogo and the kanika bawina wadaka debaya sama kala mewa. So bejanakasa wiya kiriya so Kiriya Bariyosana Kala Vayutana do Kasa Banadi Bado Kama Bando. So that is why who is killer, who is killed. At that moment, present Jada, Jidasika, and Ruba are killer. If we see, they are also, during short time cease. They cannot produce any result. So they cannot be gamma. Which one is gamma? So because here, Kanika Bawina within short time. So Wada Debaya Samagalina with the intention of the killing. That one, that Jada Jidasika or Ruba already ceased. So Bejanakasa Wiya. So look like the same, at the same time cease intentionally. That is when the killing action happened, know that, so there is no exit of the data of mentality, present phenomena. So because it's Kiriya Briyosana Kalan, Wawutana Do Kasa, by analyzing the moment of the end of that action, so Kasa Banadi Bado, that the killing, the act of killing is whose action, and the gamma bando, how connected with the gamma, how connected with the deed, how produce deed. So in this way, that is question. So a little bit complicated to understand. That is why, summarizingly can be understood here. So this passage explores the concept of killing with the context of condition phenomena, the connected with that Sankhara Dhamma in the perspective of the Sankhara Dhamma. So question is the very nature of the who or what is harm? That means who is killer? Question is who is killer, who is killed, or what is killed? So if we consider continuity of mind and mental factor, so that Jada and Jidasika are killer if we consider. So these immaterial elements cannot be harmed. So that mind so cannot be harmed. They themselves, mind so mental factor, so cannot harm the other and cannot themselves be harmed because they are not subject to physical destruction. They are not subject to physical destruction. They are not connected to the physical destruction. They don't have the physical nature. So that cannot be destroyed. So if we consider that one is killer also physical continuity, that is rupa sandana or rup, or so that the who is killed also physical continuity. So at that time, that rupa or physical continuity so has a nature of has no the intention, has no the animal sense, insentient. So, because they are like wood, they don't have the any or life or so has a nature of the being. So that is why it cannot be harmed, and also it cannot the other harm. It cannot harm the other also. So because they are like a dead person, dead body, corpse. So that is why so mind and mental state also cannot be called killer or killed. The material also cannot be called killer or killed. So that is who produced that gamma. So in this way, and then so when we consider that one also in the time process, so the effort included in the killing, so that killing is connected with the past, present, and future phenomena. So affected in the apply in the past phenomena or present phenomena or future phenomena connected with what? But so past and future do not exist at the present moment. At the present moment happening that killing process because past one already ceased, future one not come yet. So that is why they cannot be called killer or killed. If so, what about the present phenomena, present sankhara dhamma, present mind, matter, and future mind and matter? So they also have a nature of the rising and falling momentarily. So that is, and they also cannot be called the killer or kill. So that is why, and then so destruction or that nature of the destroying also. So without any cause, no killer, without killer, they are killed. So in this way, so without cause, so that action of the killing happen, striking happen in this way. So in this way, like that, actually without killing cannot be killed, cannot the process of being killed will happen. So that is why how to understand in this one. That is why finally that passage conclude. So the absence of volition in conditioned phenomena. So questioning how killing can create the gamma. So no killer, no one is killed. So in that Banadibada, how become the gamma? How create the gamma? So that is question. Okay. And then here also answer. So answer also a bit, subtle or profound to understand. So Wojade, this is answer. So is answer or it is said. So yata woda wadaka jidana semengi sinkhara boncho sada sinkhado handa. So actually killer is being, which is so group of the mind and matter connected with that intention to kill, associated with the intention to kill. So who has intention to kill? That so that is trying to match with the ultimate sense and conventional sense. So that is why cannot be how to say dryly understood. So here, killer is actually being. Killer is being, not Paramattha Dhamma directly, but that person who has such an intention to kill the other is a killer. So that is why. the Hibop, here Sada Senkato Handa, a person who is called, so group of the Hibop method that Sankara Dhamma is Kela. Okay. So Dena, so Bawadita, Wadaka, Bayoga, Nimaden. So on account of that intention of the killing, so Nimaden, Bayoga Nimaden, because of that effect, the Nimaden here, cause of, because of that effect, that cause of the, effort by yoga connected with that killing, intention to the killing. Bhavodita, Wadaka, Jitana. Wadaka, Wada by yoga, Nimaten. And then Abhagata Usama, Winyana, Jiwitindriyo, Mato. So actually, killer is being who is associated, that is method the Sankara Dhamma, mind and matter, associated with the killing, to kill, intention to kill. At the time, who is killed? The Vijnana and the Jiwitindriya, so connected with the heat. Heat, now we can say that is life also. So these three things together happen, arising in us, we are still alive. So Usama is how to say, when we touch our body, so we can notice the heat, warm. That is like warm also. Usama we call. And also we have the, intention, the concept, conscious, that Vijnana, consciousness, and also a Jividendriya, lifespan or life faculty. So these three things, so, together working to be alive. So that one is death. So because of that effort connected with, so arising with the intention to kill. So that means killer is being who is associated, who is with the intention to kill. But who is killed is actually exactly the body, or bodily warm, usama, and vijnana consciousness, and jividendriya like continuity. So Voharasa Vitu Buddha, that one also can be called the, life. Life. Stay alive or life, yeah. Being alive or life. So Voharasa Vitu Buddha. So Yatha Voda Vada Bayoga. So Bayoga Karani Bobi Wiya Wadan. So Bawatana Raho. Ruba Dhamma Boncho Hinyati. So that is why the Hebrew method, so mind and matter, also kill. So that means finally, killer also being, kill one also being. So, and the other with those are Jeda, Jedasika, Sandano, Ewa, or continuity of the mind and matter, mind and matter states, as well as the materiality also. So not just moment to moment. This one is compassionate perspective. So that is why, that continuity or continuum of that matter. And so we can say we are a group of the mind and matter, but so from the born moment to the death moment, we are called the being and stay alive after that death. But actually, in the Abhidhamma perspective, in the ultimate sense point, they are not ceased yet. They are not ceasing yet. They are continue after Judy next Bodhisandi again. So that is why. So from the that Paramattha perspective, so we cannot say this one is killer, that one is kill part K1 like that. So group of the minor matter is killer as well as group of the minor matter is killed in this way can be understood. So that one also here widely explained. So Vada Bayoga Visya Bhavina Dasa Binjokara Bhavi Rupa Sandana Di Voti Daya. So Buddha Rubesu Kada Byoga Wasena. So Jiwi Dindia Barichidina Sobi Wecheti. Na Banadi Badasa Asam Bhawo. Nabi Aheduko. So Naja Abyoga Na Debayano. So here also the intention to K does not refers to the that mental continuity that Jeda Jitisika Santana. So because we cannot directly compare with the that Paramata and the Binyati. So Wadaga Bayoga Visya Bawi in the field of the the act of the killing. So that's a Binjogara Bawi. So Rupa Sandana Dina Wodi Daya. So Buddha Rubi Sukada Byoga Wasina Juidin Yubichirina. So be Weshajadi not Banadi Padasa Asambawo. So because in the Abhidhamma, in the process of that mind and matter, they themselves in their own nature rising and falling, in which moment kid, in which moment killer, we cannot say. It cannot be said. So that is why, that intention to kill does not rightly refers to that mental continuity. So because they are, rising and falling, and also they themselves, that the mind and materiality also depending on the matter. So binjokara. So mental continuity depending on the physical body. So binjokara bhava. So these five mind and matter, so working together, cannot be separated. So Vadaga Byoga Visya Bhavi, that's a Binjokara Bhavi. B. So Rupa Sandana. So Rupa Sandana Adina Vodi Daya, Buddha Rubesu, Kada Byoga Wasina, Jividindriya Chirana, Sobi Wechijadi, not Banadi Bada Asambhavo. So because when in the Vadaka Bayoga Visya Bhavi, in the field of the act of the killing, so Binjokara Bhavi, that is five aggregates. Wokara here, can be understood as a kanda. So in the five aggregates, so Rupa Sanda Dina Vodi Daya, though mentality are also cannot be separated with that mentality. Those mentality and mental phenomena, so mental state are also cannot be separated from that Rupa. So they are working together. That is when, Buddha Rubesu Kada Byoga was saying that when something, the action happened in the matter. So because of that effect, so Jividendriya, so Vichirina Sobi Vichajati, when the Rupa Jividendriya, or so material life faculty is cut off, mental faculty also automatically cut off because they are so relationship to each other, related to each other. So that is why not banadi badasa asambhawo. So nabi aheduko and then naja yoga. So nade bayano. So at that time, only the mind and matter is mind and mentality, the mental state are killer. So Rupa is a kill one. In this is when we say at the time, so that will be, senseless, meaningless. Because they are connected with each other. So that is why, the act of killing is so possible, not causeless. And not the effort also will be, produce result. That effort will become the karma like that. Because they are working together. So that means the killer also process of that mind and matter. So continuous process of the mind and matter. So killing one also process of that cutting off that process of mind and matter. So in this way can be understood, not just a moment. Okay. So but summarizingly later. And the Bijo Bandesu Sinkharesu Kata Byoga Wasena Dada Nandara Obana Rahasa Sinkhara Kalabasa Data Anobadido Kanika Nanja Sinkhara Ne Kanikaram so Kanika Maranasa Ida so Marana Bawi na Anade Dada Sandadi Maranasa Yatavoda Nayena Sahiduka Bawa Do Na Ahiduka Marana. So in this content, the debt here refers to the debt of the continuity or stop of the continuity, not stop of the momentary moment, not refers to the banga. See here, marana is cut off that continuity. So sandadi marana. So for example, that those mind and matter has a nature of the rising, existing, and falling, rising, existing, and falling. That falling cannot be called here marana. So not directly refers to that one. So carrying is here marana refers to because of some causes, some effort. So that the continuity, the same process of the mind and matter continuously, rising and falling, that the same continuity stop, and another different continuity arising. So such a stopping is called here, marana. So that is why here, so Bijo Banesu Sinkaresu Kada Bayoga Wasena. In the present, the phenomena. So Kada Bayoga Wasena by means of the action done. So there are Nandara immediately after that. So Obijana Rahasa. So Sinkara Kalabasa. So arising of those cluster of the phenomena. So that nobody do kanika ne sankara ne kanika maranasa. So that's not refers to such a stopping of that mind and matter. So being that moment. So ida marana bawi na adevi dada, because here does not refers to that the sankara marana. So that is why two kinds of marana in this paragraph can be understood: sankara marana and the sandana marana. Sankara marana means obada tidi benga, that benga. So rising, existing, and falling down. That falling down is sankara sankara marana. Not refers to that one. So sandadi marana is those process of the mind and matter rising, existing, falling, rising, existing, falling, and then after rising, existing, after falling, the other one arising, but the same kind replace. Okay, so at previous paragraph also we have learned already that one. So the same kind replace in this way, arising but same kind, arising but same kind. So in this way. But when, one of the cause, Kama Jeda Udu Ahara, so one of the cause happened to that. So at that time, that, the same kind rising and falling, so change. Another different kind start rising and falling. So that one is Sandati Marana or Sandana Marana. Here Marana refers to that one. So that is why, within that process, the same kind rising and falling can produce the result. So at that time, pollution is included. Jitana is that pollution activity will become the deed or karma. So in this way, briefly can be understood. Okay, so let's continue reading next one. So that is why here, so nihiri kesu bi sankhare su yatha. So Bijian Obijadawa, according to the cause, they arise and so Ati Bawa Mati Niwa Adano, so Anurupa Pala Obadana, so Obadana Niyatani, Karaniani Niwa, Karonditi Wojadi. So it is said that, so, arising the same kind and season the same kind, so replacing with the same kind and arise, so season the same kind like in this way. So that is why they can produce such a result based on their cause and effect. So arising based on their cause and the atibawa mati newa. So when the existing adano anurupa palan obadaniyada, they has nature of the producing their own result and they become the cause again. So in this way, so that is why according to the Bhatana perspective, so the first jeta is cause, the next jeta is effect. That is so anandara vidya. So immediately after that, the next one arises in this way. Okay, so that means like so yatha badibo bakasi tewa, so gadaka woharo. For example, so when we see the candle lighting the candle, so at that time, when we closely see that, so that fire or that flame is, so, not at the same level, not all the time, so burning. So burning, rising and ceasing. So continuously, that is a shaking, even though without wind, so shaking. Because of that, that the candle is, shorter and shorter, become shorter and shorter. So so the first flame cease, the second flame replace that, and the second flame cease that flame replace that in this way. So that candle or candlelight also can last before using or that that oil still exists. That oil is cost, and also even though that oil is still exist supported, but when someone strike it like the wind or fanning or blowing, so that fire so ceased. So that means stop. So such a one is killing. So in this way here can be understood. So gadaka woharo. And the next paragraph. So naja kiwalasa. So wadaka debaya sahabuno. So jeta jedasika kalabasa banadi bado ichito. Not only the mind and mental states connected with the intention to kill is here bana not killing banadi bada. So Sandana wasina widamana siwa bana ichito. So that arising of the mind and matter. So continuity. So Sandana wasina as a continuity. Not just moment to moment, momentarily. So continuity. So referring to that. So widamana siwa bana ichito. It should be taken, it should be understood here. That so continuity, one lifespan. Based on that one also, lifespan we called it. So Atewa Banadi Badina, so gamma bando. That is why there will be connected with the gamma. There will be the produce of the create the gamma also. Banda Banadi Bada. So Sandana was in a Wada Mana ne. So those minor matter arising as a continuity. So Badiba Dina. So Atta Giriya Seti Desadi. So like so when that sees that fire or candle light not cease yet, so at that time the effect of that light, so we can experience that fire, that light, cease, so it will become dark. So too, a moment of that process of the killing continuously happening. So at that time, it produced the effect. So that one will become the gamma. In this way, briefly can be understood. So ayenja vicharana adina dana disubi. So in this way, understanding can be applied later by the adina dana kamizu mechachara and later, 5 precepts can be understood. So yata samawan wiba widaba. Okay, that's sama. So banadi bada. So not badi widada, the abadi widada. He does not, they do not avoid from that killing. Now that is the conclusion. So that is why, to understand this brief saying of this paragraph also, this passage discuss the relationship between intention to kill and the concept of killing. But in this context of conditioned phenomena, so like the sankhara. So accumulation of the conditioned phenomena associated with the intention to kill is here killer. So that means, how to say, though process of accumulation means, continuity of the though conditioned phenomena associated with that killing is here killer. So at that moment, so like the candlelight if stay alive, so still lighting, so we can experience light. But if cease, so we can experience the darkness. So too, so that light continuity, the continuity of those the condition phenomena, that means mind and matter. So in the moment of that continuity of the trying to kill the other, that within the progress or process, they produce the result. They produce that one accumulation of the gamma or creating the gamma in this way. And then when killing occurs, so continuity of the consciousness and life faculty are considered as a death. So that in the sense of the phenomena or sankhara dhamma, that vijnana consciousness and the life faculty stop. That is considered understood as a death or killed. Okay, and also, so if the intention does not repulse to that mental continuity directly, and also physical bodies, the destruction of that physical body also impact that mental continuity. So that is why making killing is possible with the consequence. So that means the mentality, mind and mental states are, working together with the mentality, the materiality, depending on so Jaku Vijnana Jeta arising based on the, Jaku Dhatu, the eye sensitivity. So do the other mental state are also arising on the heart sensitivity like that. So briefly in this way can be, that is that they will work together. So that is why here not directly repository that one, and cannot repository directly, because so here two different things cannot be compared exactly. So those phenomena are, Paramattha Dhamma, but So here kill and dead are, how to say, the Binyadi Dhamma or Wohara Dhamma in this way. But so as much as we can. So here the commentator explained. So in the perspective of the Brahmata, it can be understood. So the continuity of the mind and matter are killer, and the stopping of the that. So continuity of the consciousness and life faculty is, dead in this way. So, and then that is why, during that continuity, some effect happen. So that one can be understood as a karma also. And then the death of the, momentary phenomena is not opposed to the death. So that means so sankhara marana does not oppose to death here. That is sandhana marana can be understood. So that one also we already explained in the. And finally, so it emphasizes on the although condition phenomena lack pollution, so they produce the effect according to their cause. So similar to how lamp produce light. So lamp produce light, and consequently, the term killer applies to the ongoing destruction of the continuity of linking. So even though that, the continuity of the mental phenomena and material phenomena cannot be called the killer, but so most of the being, most of the that mind and matter associated with that killing. So that is why they are cannot be separated. Actually, being is killer in in the conceptual field. In the concept field, so being is killer, but that killer also group of the mind and matter connected with the killing, and also the one kill also mess up that mind and matter, but especially exactly the how to say the continuity of the mind or consciousness and the life faculty stop. That one is called the, dead or killed. But actually, so that one also mess up mind and matter. So consider being. That is also being. So being means killer, being is killed. So in this way, finally can be understood. And then now next, so that is about the Tikanipāta and the Tikanipāta Viramani. Now Adina Dana. So the word Adina Dana is divided to here as a Adinasa Adana. So that one also I already explained when we learn in the Pali. So Adinasa Adana, taking. Adana means taking. So Adina means what is not given. So that is why. So Barasa Harana. So bring in the other's property. So that is Teya. Jori Kadi Vota Hodi, stolen or robbing. So Teya means stealing. So Jorika means robbing. In this way. So it is said that. So data in that one. So Adinandi. So Bara Brekahita belongs to the other, possessed by the other. But Adinami, what is not given me, belongs to the belonging to the other or possessed by the other. So yata there, so baro yata kama karite, so abijando adina raho. So anupa with Georgia hoti. Here also baro yata kama karite, so abijando adina raho. Anupa with Georgia hoti. So belonging to the another. So they do not want to, the owner is entitled. So here borrow the other. So yatakama garida as they want to do abijando. As yatakama garida, so abijando Aṭṭhakathā. So Anupa Vijoja Hodi. That's the main Bara Breakahidi. Bara Breakahita Sinyi no. So here also those property belonging to the other as they want to wish, so they can do. So and also Aṭṭhakathā. Aṭṭhakathā means they are their properties are not legal, not illegal. So that is why not punished by the kill. So Anupa with jaw. So that one also a lack of blame. They own themselves in this way. So that's the main Brabreghidi. In that other property. So Brabreghida Sinyi no. So recognize this one is belonging to the other. And then the da. So dayaka. So ubekama samothabika thiya chetana. So tada adayaka. Tada dayaka. So ubekama samothabika thiya chetana. The volition associated with the stealing. So produced by the effort. So to take the other. So that thiya chetana. So volition, so the volition want to steal is called the here adinadana in the ultimate sense. So then hine barasandaki abasa wujja. So that property is belonging to the other, so imperial one, like the properties of the animal like that at the time. So that adinadana gamma deed of the stealing is sinful, less sinful. Less sinful. But Banide Mahasawajja. So belonging to those highest one, impetuous one like that. So at that time, that activity so will be much sinful. Mahasawajja. Why? Kasama. Because so Witu Banida Daya. Witu Banida Daya. So properties belonging to the holy one or virtuous one. So they are also virtuous. Maybe they earn that property in righteous way, righteously. So that is when that property also will be, excellent. So Wutu Banida Daya, because that property, so maybe in that way, that is excellent or good. So that is fine. So that also to Kodaki, Parasandaki, Abasa Wajan, small. So that properties belonging to the small being, so Abasa Wajan, so less sinful, but Mahandi, Mahasa, so Mahasa Wajan. So belonging to the big being, like the, properties of the ants or properties of the elephant. So at the time, their effort also will be different. The Witu Mahanda Daya. So Byoga Mahanda Daya Ja. Because, to bring the properties of the, like the, animal, some, the, deer, or some cow like that. So we don't need to take too much effort. We don't need to make too much effort. But the properties of the elephant, so at the time, so we need to think in various way, in that way, in that way, in this way, like that. So that is an effort is different than this one. So Witu Mahanda Daya, so that is, their owner property is maybe big, that is why effort the so much sinful like that. And also the effort also different. So much effort, that is why much sinful in this way can be understood. That is also the same as the, Banadipāta. And the Banadipāta also widely already explained. And the Witu Samadhi Bana said if they are, so that property is the same, that the owner also the same. So at that time, Kunadi Kanan Sandaki Witu Same Mahasa Wujja. So size also the same, property also the same. So at that time, their quality is different. So based on that quality, so quality is higher or virtue is higher, so much sinful Virtue is less, so lower at the time, much sinful, less sinful in this way. So dan guna dikan ubadaya. So referring to the such a quality higher and superior and inferior. So the do hina guna sa sandaki. So in that way, so hina guna sa sandaki property of the those lower one is abasa wajan less sinful in this way. So watu kuna na bana sambawi. So sambawi sadi kilithana biokasa muduka power. So at that time, if they have, so the owner is the same in size and the same in quality. So at that time, the intention of that stealer, that robber, that thief is important. So his intention is very strong. So at the time, in his, the defilement is strong, like the greed or hatred or stronger and stronger. Based on that, the more sinful or less sinful can be understood. Okay. And then, so that's Pinja Sambara, that the stealing also or taking others' property, taking what is not given also, fact should be understood. Pinja Sambara. One is Prabrehita, belonging to the others. That is one factor. And then Prabrehita Senyita. So recognize that one belonging to the others. That is second factor. And Tia Chaiten, that one has a mind of stealing, wishing to steal. That is that factor. And then Ubekamo, so try to steal, try to take. So that is fourth. So factor. And Dina Harana, by that intention, so it has taken. So in this way, five factors should be understood. And also Cha Yoga, five kinds of effort, five kinds of ways. In the previous Banadi Bada also here, Sahadika Deyowa, the same as the previous Sahatika, Anadika, so taken by himself or order other to take like that, and also arrange to take the other like the Tawara, like the setting a trap or something like that, and using his psychic power, magic power, or mantras, and so on. The same. So, and Dija call Yatanuruban. So, Tia Woharo, Basesha Woharo, Barikaba Woharo, Badechana Woharo, and Kusa Woharo, the image and Awaharana was say not Bawata. So, these five kinds of, Bayoga, Sahadika de Yowa. So, like the Banadi Bada, and the other way also here. So, Tia Woharo, one Bayoga, and the Basasha Woharo, two second Bayoga, and Barika Woharo, that Bayoga, Badichana Woharo, fourth Bayoga, and Kusa Woharo, the fifth Bayoga. So, Imisan, so Awaharana was Sina Bawada. So, Tia Woharo, by taking, by stealing. So, that one, yeah, Tia Woharo. So, open theft or robbery. So, openly, by forcing, not hiddenly, not stealing, that means robbery. So, Tia Woharo. And Basasha Woharo means stealing. So, you see, that by force. Open theft or robbery, but Basasha Woharo means that by force. Yeah, force. That also a kind of the robbery. Tia Woharo, Basasha Woharo. Open the Tia Wohara. Maybe, yeah. So a little bit, but different between them. So Tia Wohara. Maybe a kind of stealing also. Tiyawahara. Sorry. Tiyawahara. Pudui sa. Bonshu sinle mumyopian kuyujin. Yeah, actually, so here, translation is not like that. So not this one is, not open death. So actually that is stealing. This one is actually should be understood as stealing according to Myanmar dictionary translation. So hiddenly stolen, stealing. So Tia, so stealing hiddenly. But Sashawohara means that by force, and that means robbery. So robbery. And the Brika Bawohara means just plan to, yeah, plan to steal or plan to rob. In this it can be understood. And also, Badechana Waharo, maybe someone drop, someone their properties keep on the open space at that time before seeing that owner, seen by that owner, so cover with something. So at that time he may think he lost. So at the time after that, owner leave, so he take that one. So in this way, by hiding, covering with something. And then, so Kusawaharo. So Kusawaharo means stealing, so little by little. One time later, one time later, one time later, but later. So like the extending of the yard. So one day, 1 inch, one day, 1 inch, one day, 1 inch later, maybe so 100 feet in this way. That is Kusawahara. So in this way also can be understood. So Itaja here also, so Manda, Bari Japanina, so Bara Sandaka Harana, Wejamayo, Bayogo. So here also using the one, mandras or chanting the some mandras, taking the other also can be understood. And then, so Vina Mandina Tadisina, Eta Nubawa Sitina, Kayawachi Biogina, Prasandakasa, Akatana, Eti Mayo, Biogo di Wididapo. So Vina Mandina, chanting the mandara, Tadisina, Eta Nubawa, Sitina, you get such a magic power. So Kayawachi Biogina with the bodily or babily, action. So Barasandakasa Agadana taking the other's property. That one also can be understood, the 80 maya. So stealing by the power of the magic. So in this way, can be, understood. Okay, so now this part also we finish. Maybe later we need to learn the or next time. Okay, so any question? Okay, Sally, Yanaka, we see.
Bante, regarding the Panatipata, if a bhikkhu killing himself or committed suicide, does it mean he commit parajika?
Also, right.
So that means he cannot be buried as a bhikkhu.
Now, so that is that Barajika also starting from the killing themselves, not the other. But after that,
Thank you.
yeah, after that they also, the other one, they how to say, they also, encourage to other to kill themselves because of that in this way. Yeah, suicide also included in the Panadipada as well as included in the Parajika.
Because it's just happened today or yesterday. Somebody I know that committed suicide.
Oh,
And then previously he was an ordained person and tried to commit suicide also. If somebody just tried to commit suicide, and then is it break any vinaya?
but so he is passed away or not?
Uh, a few, no, not passed away in the
Uh,
beginning.
Okay, so maybe Sam the minor offense, yeah. So he committed. But if he passed away, he already committed the Parajika. But if he's still alive, not Parajika offense committed yet. But maybe because of that effort, maybe now he is receiving the treatment or something, recover completely. After that, so he passed away with any other disease or so at that time also okay. But because of this effort later, maybe 1 month later or 1 year later passed away, that one also kind of the parajika.
Oh, okay. Yeah, understand, Bante. Thank you.
Okay. 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 Okay, Hara.
Yes, Sarah. So we have one point, Sarah, that have not yet clearly understand on this one. For the path of the on those condition phenomena themselves are without volitions, they still produce their corresponding effects in accordance with their cause.
Okay. I also find that one. Where is it? So
Below, Sarah. Yes, there, Sarah. Yeah, although condition phenomena themselves are without volition. It's there, Sarah. Above a little bit, Sarah. The translation is here, Sarah. Although condition phenomena.
although condition the phenomena. Sorry, I couldn't find.
In
Okay.
the yes, there, Sarah. Yeah. So yeah. So for the path of Panatipata here, Sarah, it's mentioned about the Chetana with the volition that have the volitions of wanting to kill the beings. So for this Paksada, it's mentioned that although conditioned phenomena themselves are without volition, they still produce the effect, corresponding effects in accordance with their causes. So we understand this one. It means that the Panatipata, it's mentioned about there is a mind that is have the volitions of wanting to cut the continuum of the life faculties of the other beings. And it's happened like that. So it cut the life faculty of the beings, another beings. So it is committed to the killing actions. But in this way, it mentions about that without volition there. For example, that with the visible forms, and it have the fasa to touch with the eye sensitivity, and then the eye's consciousness is arised without volition there, but it still have the cause and effect. So it is that the ideas in here, it want to mention about that, Sada.
Okay, so due to the action found on the present phenomena, the subsequent arising of the disrupted. So the dead dot momentary phenomena is not what is intended in terms of conventional debt. Rather, it is the dead dot so causally connected. All the conditioned phenomena themselves are, so without relation, they still produce their corresponding effect in accordance with their causes. Maybe so. Okay, so Bicho Bani Su Sankari Su Kada Bioga was saying not the Nandana. Obijanar Hasa Sankara Kala Basa Data. Nobody do not Debi Dasa. Okay. Then Sandadi Maranasa Yataudan Sankara Hidugana. I do a marana. So Nihirik, yeah, this one. So Nirahi su be Sankari su Yatabijan Obijadawa. So Ati Bawa Mati Newa Adano Anurupa plan. So Karanani Ewa. So Grondi di Ojati. So that means, so actually, so here cause and effect is not just the, producing the, how to say, good and bad result. So even though they don't have such a intention, they are also working together and produce, supporting for the other, like the, how to say, for example, one child has two mothers. One is born mother, the other one is, supported mother or adopted mother. So so actually that gamma is produced by the evolution. So that one can be understood as a born mother, but the other one adopted mother, supporting for his education or health or maybe any other property like that. So this one also how to say in that cognitive series. So that, for example, the Banjadara Vijana arises. After that, the Jacovinyana arises. So Banjara Vijana is cause. That Jacovinyana is effect. But not burning, just supporting. If Banjara Vijana does not arise, no chance for the Jacovinyana to arise.
Yes.
So that is not result of the gamma or not result of the seed or something like that. So this way, those phenomena has such a quality producing their own result, corresponding effect in accordance with their cause and effect. In this way, can be understood here.
Yeah. So at first that we wonder that why it's also mentioned about this situation in here. Because we think that it mentions about the killing here, it's also have cause and effect, but the cause and effect there in the killing actions is also have the volitions there. But it's also mentioned that even without volitions, it's also have the cause and effects. So so that is the meaning it mentioned in here. So at first, when we look at this point, that we wonder that why it also need to mention that without volitions. Maybe it is the description to express the how to say that the connections, the relationship between a condition phenomena. Normally, it also have cause and effect there. But for the killing actions here, it more emphasize on the volitions factors.
Okay.
Because if it just cause in effect without the volitions in the killing actions, whether that killing actions is, how to say that, is already really performed. For example, that it lack of the volitions of want to kill. So it will be like one of the 5 factors there. So maybe killing action is not being established. if it is without volition. So we just wonder for this point only, what is the purpose of
Yeah,
mentioning?
actually, that is why I'm also checking. So actually,
Yeah.
this translation of the word, so nirihaka. So but nirihaka does not refer to revelation, does not refer to jitana. So that is why here check in the dictionary. That's inactive or motionless. So that means those in Dhamma themselves or can produce result without any effort,
Yeah.
without caused by the other. So they themselves in their nature cause and effect, cause and effect. The first one cause, the second effect, and then the second, become again cause, and that one effect like that.
Yeah.
Actively, yeah. So nihireka in that sense, not without volition actually.
Yeah.
So that is AI translation. The AI translated that volition as jitana. So at the time that make us confused to understand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Sarah.
Okay.
However, that why this idea it needs to be mentioned in here, Sarah.
Okay. So that means so that Sandadi Marana, so that one also, those in that, how to say, the continuity of that mandate process.
Yeah.
So if someone does not block or does not disturb, they themselves cause effect, right?
Yeah.
But at the time, stopping that one. So at the time, how to say that one also kind of the Sandadi Marana explaining about this one. Stop of that process to understand that one.
Yeah. Yes, Sarah, we got it. Yeah.
Okay.
So now it's normal that the whole of condition phenomena is also have the continuums of arising or fallings, or they have a cause and then it's the effect, and then also another cause and effect. So it happens continuously.
Yeah.
Yeah, but because of the killing actions is happen, so that it stop that continuous process of the condition phenomena themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
Sandadi
Okay.
Marana here Marana, dead or killing
Yeah.
in the yeah.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah. Thank you very much, Sayada. Just for that point only, Sayada. Yeah.
Okay.
Sad.
Okay, so let's stop here by saying sadhu. So sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you, Bante. Good night.
Good night, welcome.
Thank you very much, Sayada. Good night in Siki Hotel.
Good night, Sukhi Hotu.